The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And off we go from Wembley. Darius Davis to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically, kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at first down here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So it'll be second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain.
They connect on the deep shot, and he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Escapes a defender. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 32. On first down, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Goff on first and 10. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So second down coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Goff trying again on second and 10. Finds Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing again. It's Goff. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
4th down now, and out comes Michael Badgley in the Lions field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Lambo able to put it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now we'll send you back across the pond to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman waiting patiently to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him on the slant. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Goff. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Herbert from the gun. He finds McConkey. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And who knew that a field goal would provide the only points of our entire game, but that kick enough to take the victory in the end. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions as we say cheerio from London.
PlayStation